Any questions, comments about work coming up for the next month?
We should be getting a pipe through probably coming free about this time next month.
Okay. And I know I've asked this every month, but it's still the plan is to go from the new pump station and start running up to the old Joe P. It's where you're going to start. Okay. Just
schedule
the pipe work.
It's included.
Okay. It's okay. So it's in the update. Yeah. And I guess, Corey, if that ever changes, just make sure Greg knows where you guys are working from day to day. And then I guess when Jackie's out as well, he'll probably be helping out a little bit with pipeline work.
Maybe when we do get started, we may be picking up an additional crew, so we might be running 2 crews at once.
Okay.
Or at least have a crew out unloading pipe out front. Crew laying. It takes some time to get all that pipe figured.
Yeah, that's what's gonna be my next thing. Are you still looking for a spot, or are you thinking you're just gonna string it along? Okay.
Well, don't put a hack in that woman's front door.
Yeah. And you said you're getting pretty much all the pipe delivered, right? So you're going to be stringing the whole pipeline.
Stringing it like individual pieces.
We might just string it on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. String, okay. I got you.
Spread those out. You got some pipe. How much duct?
17 pieces, I believe. Enough to get through that whole stuff.
Right.
Yes, that's the duct that will go through the creek crossing.
Okay.
Have we counted that up and made sure how much we have? And is it enough to go all the way? Remember, we're going all the way to the pump station. Just duct up here at the pump station, too. And we're putting in, we have a little bit under the creek. And when it gets deep, all that stuff goes, and then we turn and tie in to their wet well.
I'll
look on the plans and just make sure we got enough pipe.
Okay.
This is a couple of months out, but it's related.
Mm-hmm.
I think Brian and I talked to West, Josh and I talked very briefly. Big push, I think, is going to be get the gravity in, New Joe P to get the water line. Same time with the second crew start their Joe P portion. We're going to fly it together.
Mm-hmm.
We've already got the excavation done over East Middle. So there's a manhole that they've got to do. Bottom line is we're going to fly it together and run the pipe from the pump station 18 back to the manhole right at over toward the doghouse.
Okay.
The drop manhole.
Yep.
The drop manhole. We're going to go ahead and do that because in a couple of months we'll be ready to backfill that area.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just get that done.
Get it in there and out of the way.
That's a tight area.
Okay.
So we're just going to fly it together and get that done.
Okay.
So that it fits in before the night.
Okay. And just one other thought came up when we were talking about it. As far as traffic control when you guys are out there, I know you're working out in the right of way, but were you going to be, other than just construction work ahead?
Use an auto flare.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay.
We'll be closing the lane here. Use an auto flare.
Okay.
They work quite well.
All right.
Situation. Keeps traffic slow.
All right. Coordination items. Have you guys heard anything back from our friends at Wake Electric?
Email change your software.
Okay.
They've admitted that they're going to have to use the DOT right. Last I saw, they had asked you all to make a call.
Yeah, and we did. I did. All right. I'll follow up again, see where things are with that. Project working hours. Again, I know, this is something I know just kind of came up last month, but has been resolved just to make sure that Greg knows, if you guys do need to work late, if something comes up, which kind of gets on the next thing. But yeah, just make sure you let them know. Otherwise it's what, 7 to, what are your hours? 7 to 7 kind of right now. So, Greg knows when you're there, but if something comes up, just make sure he's aware.
East Middleton.
Yeah. Yeah. Understood. And then the repair of the East Middleton influent gravity line. Understand it got hit during some excavation out there, and
It was damaged during some
yep.
shortly after.
And it was the Sigwas crews that came out and did the repair. Is that
No, we just supplied parts and
Yes, it was supplied parts, assisted us in repair,
okay?
and then purchased material.
Okay, so that's a done issue then. All right, great. And then concrete shrinkage testing. Where are we with that?
We're just waiting on the results, but
and I have not seen the final results yet.
yeah, yep.
Okay, but as far as we know, everything's going to be good with that. Right.
So,
yep. Excellent. Anything else in terms of coordination items? F&R. I know there were some. We're having some discussions with them just in terms of extending the coverage, but no issues with getting them out there. What they're doing
We had
on
one
site.
problem. On Friday, we told FNR that they didn't block.
Yep.
And
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw that email.
then, I called up Kyle Murphy. And that's why we don't use the field reps to
Okay.
communicate.
Okay. All right. Okay. And as far as getting test reports back from them, they've been loading those into the. Okay.
Yep. So as soon as we're getting them, we're putting them up on SharePoint. So
okay.
They're all up there.
Yeah. So hopefully, if anybody needs to get access to the breaks or anything, that's on SharePoint. Anything else under coordination items? All right. Submittals, critical delivery items. We've got 9 submittals currently under review. Any critical items at this point? Any manhole? Yeah.
Yeah.
ARVs are 18 weeks.
They're fine.
There you go.
Because they're exactly the same smell we submitted.
Yep. Well, we can
I
chat
can't
after.
say that, but I did say it.
Dan says release. Yeah, there you go.
Haley came to me and said, "We've already released it." No, we haven't. I just looked through it. Yeah, they are.
Is there going to be anything else coming up in the near future that you're aware of that's going to be a quick turnaround?
Those are the manhole,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. And if we want to get real specific, talk about the one just on the gravity line at one manhole,
Mm-hmm.
metal to get real back. It's going to be a while before they need one. Yeah,
Right.
But those are pretty pressing. The plug valve provide
Mm-hmm.
in your guys' hand. Over here, I've talked about a couple subjects for my hand wheel.
Yep. We got a response from our lead today. I'm almost certain that it's non-issues. So we'll return that either today or tomorrow.
That's just long. Like
Yep.
those things take forever.
Yep.
The precast.
Yep.
The precast.
We're reviewing.
I've been back and forth and go on that load, and I have beat that thing to death. In terms of exactly where the hatches need to be. You help beat to death on the valve box that go in there. But before anybody starts changing it, let's have a talk as far as layout, because I've been through it so many times, that I want to save your time. If there's a question about anything that you see, check it all.
Okay.
But if you see something, say, well, why this?
Yep.
There's probably a reason.
Mm-hmm.
It could be just don't have to screw it up.
Okay. Yeah.
But-
Before we return that, if we have questions, maybe we'll probably just set up a call,
Okay.
chat before we send it back and go through a whole resubmittal. And so, okay. Thanks.
But as far as things like electrical gear or anything like that, are you?
Years in,
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Out of curiosity, you know what the lead time is on generators these days?
I'm not sure if that's generator or ATS. That was the worst case given. But we won't really see until we get They won't give you anything firm until it's
50 weeks.
One was 52. Here.
Mm-hmm.
Got there sooner. But originally, they said 52 weeks.
As long as we can get the equipment.
Yeah.
We were meeting about this morning, Josh, with particularly still we got that pad with the county. But be a rack layer based on approved equipment. Once we get that approved generator, big work is going to be the rough end.
Yep.
The duct bank, the underground.
Yeah.
All that. So if the equipment's there late, they've got the structures there available for them in the rack build. I think that's okay, but it is.
Yep. Okay. All right. Review of pending change orders, field orders, work change directives. I know we got change order 1 out to you the other day, Dan. I mean, that's a zero cost one, but whenever you get a chance to review that and sign that, send that back.
We got it yesterday.
Yep.
We were here.
Yep. Okay. Okay. And then we'll get that, Hillary or Brian, after we get that signed from Heron, we were going to be sending it to Sigwasa for their signature, and then it comes to Hillary will send that to you. Is that correct?
Yeah, that'll be fine. And then I can forward it on to Brian after I've looked at it and just made sure that everything looks good.
Okay. And then just another clarification. I saw your email the other day, and just so we did have the other VE item credits, but the way I read your email is that we do need to go ahead and account for all those VE items in the next change order. Is that correct?
Yeah, this is Brian. Yeah, our expectations, if we're going to take it out of the contract, we take it out of the contract and put it into the owner's contingency. So it's something we would have told you to do on this one, but since it was already rolling, we didn't really try foul. But yeah, next change order, the contract should represent what we have in the budget form.
Okay. And then we have a few other items that we are either have reviewed or are reviewing or working through. So, I mean, there will be a change order number 2 at some point here in the near future. And Dan, I'll just, when it gets to the point where, we're working through and everything and we're keeping a log, I wasn't going to tackle all the paperwork until you necessarily need to start billing against some of those items. So just let me know and, raise a flag and we'll go ahead and pull all that together.
There's some of those laying out there that, you just going to be honest. We don't care if you decide about the demolition of the Joe P. booster station here next month or 6 months.
Right. Okay.
It's anything that has material. Not a lot of worry about.
Yeah.
Spend your time.
Understood. We want another generator. Go ahead and add that in.
Yeah. Let's do that right.
Understood.
But things like the surgery, if we do need to make a decision, so that everybody stop.
Yep.
Right. On the. So if it has something to do with it.
Okay. But yeah, there are some items out there that we're keeping track of, and like I said, we will start pulling those together at the appropriate time.
I think we've built.
Yep. No, go ahead.
We've given you, Logan, everything that you have from Cookers on the throttle.
Correct. Yep. We have everything from the search checks. Yep.
The search checks.
Yeah.
Like you've got hours.
Correct.
Have that.
So
it's the middle, but not the top.
Yep, that's correct.
Or we were deducting all valves?
No. Separate. The ball valve got
Yep, we have that.
They they changed from the problem device.
I have not heard back from Ferguson. That's it, we're still waiting for them, so I'll call them still back. It's just that different model.
Yeah, but it's more expensive device than the initial problem. At least according to Corey, man, it's quite a bit.
It's a more in-depth apparatus. So yeah.
Just for the record, yes, they put her not the record information. Those valves are coming from the same distributor. Just that Ferguson is selling the boogers and Ford might sell them. They're both going back to the same place.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's the reason the Smiths are there.
Yep. Understood. Yep.
Any other business? We're kind of jumping through this. Anything else? Hillary, Brian, anything on your end?
Nothing on my end.
Okay.
Now, so far, so good.
All right, great. Have I hit on everything?
Yes, I'm all set. Right.
Anybody else?
There's a couple questions that
Okay. Excellent.
Couple quick questions, Bill.
Sure.
How are we handling rain days so far?
Are you guys, Josh, you guys are keeping track of lost time to weather and that kind of stuff? Okay.
I think that like what? Like days of float.
Yeah. I mean, what I would ask Josh is that you and Greg kind of agree on stuff and we keep a record of, hopefully it never becomes an issue, but, we would like to kind of have an idea and maybe Greg, if you could put it in your monthly report that you put together.
It is in there.
Okay,
yeah,
great.
So just make sure that you guys are squared away on that before we finalize those reports.
So, yeah.
We talk every month.
Okay.
Actually, day before the days impact.
Okay. All right.
Finalize that.
All right.
Yeah.
And then,
again, you guys know, I mean, the schedule could look great now, but, a year from now, you might want to come back and ask for, 3 days back in July.
I did not say that.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay. Yep. Great. Michael?
a couple more. I couldn't really hear much on this. The working after hours. How was that addressed? Since we've had a couple situations where that's occurred now.
Yeah, Josh and Greg are in contact with that, and it seems like anything that was an issue has been worked out and resolved.
Okay, and as far as maybe it's worth it's worth repeating. I don't know, but what is the policy again, or requirements for getting approval to work after hours as far as SIGWAS's involvement?
I believe it's a minimum 48 hours.
The 48 hours. I mean, unless it's an emergency situation like it was this past month. I mean, it's not, you hit the influent line and you're not going to ask for 48 hours, give them 48 hours notice. So no, it's 7 to 7. If you do have scheduled work beyond those hours, 48 hours notification. But stuff happens. So.
Okay. And then the last question, I think, was, and maybe this is a separate topic from this discussion, related to the mailbox.
Yep. We got that addressed before the call.
You mind giving a quick summary of how that was addressed?
Josh is going to go out and talk to Ms. Horton again and just make sure everything is squared away. Just see if she still has any complaints or anything like that, and we will resolve it if there are any.
Okay, and what's the schedule for getting out there and having that conversation?
Today.
If she's there.
If she's home.
She's home.
And Greg will be going with Josh.
Okay, great. And how are we going to document that? Is that just in our daily field report? Or are we going to do like a memo or something like that?
You can put it in the daily.
Yeah, and Greg, just let us know. Yep.
Okay. I don't think I had any other questions. Thanks.
All right. Anything else? Going once, going twice. All right. Thank you all. Next meeting, October 21st. Have a good rest of the day.
Thank you.
Thanks everyone.
Who got this? We'll take it. Okay. Because I know the rock.